Here it is. We've got a special Pro versus Joe today. We are in South Carolina at Cogdell Farms, and we'll leave it at that. So this is going to be a really special Pro versus Joe. We were down here in South Carolina for one of our BPT events, and we didn't really have a show lined out, but it just happened. We were at our meeting, got talking to one of the local residents, asking about some places to fish around here. Next thing I know, he's hooked us up with his buddy Dalton, and Dalton has brought us down here to Cogdell Farms, and hoping to catch some really big fish today.
Hi, my name's Dalton Hughes. I was put in contact with Mr. Brent Chapman through a good friend of mine, Jonathan Patrick. He said that these pros could come down here and show us how to fish in our own places, so we're gonna give it a go this morning. I think I can handle it.
So today's gonna be a good one, and like every Pro versus Joe, it's first fish, most fish, and biggest fish, and ultimately having fun. Well, Dalton, it was great meeting you yesterday morning, and you know, from just talking to you and getting out here today, this place looks pretty special.
Yeah, this is a nice body of water. We've caught plenty of fish out of here. Not saying today is going to be the best. You know how fishing is, so have to give it a hard time.
That's the thing with Pro versus Joe. Just like tournaments, we get invited somewhere, and Mother Nature throws us a curveball. It looks beautiful out here, and it is, but it's cold. I mean, it's probably lower than average temperatures. I mean, I had frost on my cover this morning, so that might create a challenge, but I think the two of us working together, we can figure something out.
We're gonna try, but my goal today is to beat you.
Well, bring it on. Dalton, we're here. We got the boat in the water. We didn't get stuck, and I'll tell you what, this place looks beautiful.
Sure does. It's got some pretty good green vegetation down the edge.
Yeah.
We saw some lily pads that was under the water, so.
I know, it's got me chomping at the bit. Other than being a little chilly, I'm ready to get the blood flowing, and the best way to do that is start putting some fish in the boat. So let's make it happen.
Let's do it.
Dalton, we're here. Rods are out. We've both picked up a bladed jig. With that being said, I'm going to give you the first cast, but that first fish is pretty important. That is the one that cannot be beat. Once it happens, it happens. Pretty cool looking stuff. I guess you're saying I can see it on live scope that there's some kind of vegetation, and you're saying these are lily pad stems and all that stuff. So
yeah, the back of this pond will actually fill up. It'll come up to be lily pads.
Yeah. And
that's what I was telling you when we first started. You know, we love to get back here in the summertime and put a hurting on them with the frog.
That would not be bad. I don't know if we're going to get any biting a frog today, but
no, it's pretty chilly.
Yes, it is.
It's pretty chilly.
But I am saying right now, I'm kind of wishing I'd have thrown a reel in here with some braid, because we might be doing some punching. You ever do any punching?
We do. It's fun.
Yeah. Oh, that'll wake
my
up.
Heart sink. I ain't gonna lie. My heart sink.
That
stump will get you.
Yeah, that was a stump with I think a lily pad. That's kind of the neat thing about a smaller body of water like this.
Oh no!
You get
I did. I had a bite. That was 100% a bite.
Darn.
Let's see if he's still right there.
Did that yesterday. I had one literally knock the fire out of mine, and Bobby went over. Oh,
no!
Eating that one.
No way. That's cheating. That ain't fair. No. No.
Hey, you had your chance.
No, that don't count.
You had your chance.
He bit mine first, so I get, that's my
Does
fish.
that count? That is like the most deformed bass I've ever seen.
Oh,
Double.
buddy. What do you think about that?
Guess who's gotten the boat first?
Well, but I showed you where he was at.
Oh, okay.
I showed you where he was at, so I mean, what can you say?
Yeah, that is the craziest. Look at that. Look at that thing. That is the most crazy looking bass I've ever caught.
Almost looks like an inbreed crappie.
Well, that's pretty good. It took us a few minutes to get a bite, but we're doubled up. So now it's time to make it happen, right?
Let's do it. Look at that perfect cast. Oh, and I messed the cast up. I stopped it thinking you were about to cast.
I thought I had a ½ ounce on here, but this is a...
I put 3/8 on.
Yeah, that's what that other one was a 3/8, and I wanted to pick up a half, but they're both... Oh, look at that live scope fish. Oh!
No, I'm gonna knock him off.
No, you can't do that.
Well, I mean, you never gave me that type of rule.
Hey, I guess you can try. Yes, sure. But just remember, I can do the same thing.
God almighty. All right, so now you one up me.
Oh, you got to catch one now.
Yeah, I know.
I'm starting to like this place. Keep joking with Bobby when we sell our place and build a new place. Uh-oh. You're not about to let me get ahead of you, are you?
No, sir, buddy. We keep it close. I don't have to worry about it.
Trading jabs.
Well, I hate to tell you, but it looks like I'm on the bigger fish end so far.
Oh, yeah, that might take the cake right there for the biggest one yet. But you've assured me we're going to catch bigger than that.
Catching on up, baby.
Got to be something, though, that might need the old wacky worm on them. Oh, got it. Look at it, he chased it up off the bottom.
No way. Oh my gosh.
There's a wad of fish right there. It's a whole school of fish down there. That was pretty cool. I was gonna reach down and get my drop shot out, and he came after it. This guy ate it. This guy ate it so good that I'm gonna have to perform surgery on this guy. You gotta be kidding me.
Hey, when you get done, I need you to help me take mine off too.
You got one too? See ya, fish. Got one?
I got one, buddy.
I told you we found the mother load of them there.
Look at that, I ain't gonna let him one up me.
Yeah, you're staying right there. So the big thing now is for this scoping is these little jig head minnow deals, and so I'm just rigging up a little jig head minnow deal right here. That's what a lot of the guys are throwing at them. If I can see. These fish they're chasing the jerkbait and are lipless a lot, so I'm hoping something a little more natural looking to them might be the ticket here. So we'll see. I mean, especially with the conditions we have today, these bluebird skies and no clouds and not a lot of wind. You want something that looks a little more natural to them. So we'll see if this looks a little more natural to them. You get one?
I got one, buddy.
Oh, come on. Uh-oh. Is that a better one?
Oh, he's about the same size.
Oh. I'm gonna have to get serious here now. I'm trying new stuff, experimenting, and it's getting me in trouble here. Surprise, they're right on the break, huh? Oh no. Uh-oh.
If my calculations is right, I think that puts me up 2.
2, huh?
2. 2 on the board, baby.
Get it. Get it. Get it.
He's coming hard.
Nope.
What? Oh, he's coming back. Got it.
Nope.
What?
Oh, he did have it.
That's what I thought. I thought he had it for a second.
Better get him in the boat before scoped him. It's like trading jabs, you know. It's like you know, if we were in a boxing match, we're just trading jabs right now, just keeping it. I'm ready for the knockout.
I threw to the brush pile.
Oh, that was cool. Look at that crappie.
That's a big old crappie. That's a big old crappie.
I thought that was a big old bass. And
that's a slab, buddy. Go, Ray!
I might just quit catching bass and start catching crappie if they're gonna be like that one. So today's Miller Tech moment was definitely the time when I switched to flipping mats. We saw the mats that were here, and we knew the big fish were here, but we weren't getting the quality bites. And when you've got matted vegetation like that, bluebird skies, not a lot of wind and just sun, a lot of times those fish will tuck up under those mats, sit under there where it's warm. And once we did that, we started catching quality fish.
It's so fun.
So do they do any like ledge fishing or?
Oh, we flip speed worms and.
I mean, do they get out in that 20, 30 foot out main lake stuff?
They do.
Or do the better fish tend to stay shallower?
Well, I mean, it's most of our fishing is current related.
Right, okay. You get one?
I got a nothing, baby.
He's not even saying, he's like quiet about it.
Oh
my gosh, uh-oh. I should help you and, uh-oh.
Look at there. Look at there.
Uh-oh.
Look at there. He ain't no 9-pounder, but buddy, that one just fell out.
That one definitely takes the cake for the biggest one so far. Oh, get out the flipping stick and watch out.
Golly. You might got me beat on the big fish now.
Oh.
All right, if we're gonna go to flipping, we gotta cut the screen off.
Oh, we gotta take a break, huh? If we're going flipping. There you go, see? Break out the big line and the big stick, and that's what happens. Ha! The most efficient in this thing is you gotta have a heavy enough weight to break through every single time. And I know if a person's never done this, it seems really awkward pitching an 1.5 ounce weight through the cover because it falls so fast. But what's amazing is when it falls into their bedroom there or right there where they're feeding, it's amazing how quickly they'll react even on a heavy weight like that. And if it's in there and they want it, they'll get it.
He's showing me something with the technique he's doing by flipping the mats. They're biting. And what'd you say you were throwing, the menace?
Just a little beaver.
He's throwing a little beaver tail. So what I'm gonna do is put on one of these crawfish. It's called by Crush City. It's a new bait. Rapala makes them. I'm gonna just flip it around. Since we're looking at these fish on the scope, I'll flip it around and see if they'll chase my bait like they're chasing his.
If you want a big fish, throw a big bait or flip. Oh, now I've got you nervous.
Yeah, I'm about to have to pick that bait back up. I don't want to look at it. I don't want to look at it.
Look at the color. That's what you call a black bass right there. That thing is dark. But he's buried up there in that dark grass. What a beautiful fish. Oh, it sounded much better than it was.
Old monster.
The old monster producing even.
The old monster. Ain't a monster of a fish, but it's a monster worm. Oh, wait.
Oh, here he is, right here. Get the net ready. Oh, come on. There we go.
I love it.
He's laughing at me.
I ain't gonna say nothing.
That is the problem with punching mats, though. You do tend to lose a few. Well, Dalton, what a great day. I think undeniably I got the first fish. Thank you for getting him to bite first and allowing me to catch him. And I think you got me on a fish or two count-wise. I think I've got you a few ounces on the big fish, but I just want to say thank you on behalf of myself and Bass Pro Shops. Go get yourself something nice there, would you?
Hey, I appreciate the invitation.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.